OnePlus 7T versus OnePlus 6T, Warp Charge 30T versus Fast Charge 20. A year, a difference makes. How much has charging improved between a year between both these phones? Let's find out. Now, the OnePlus 7T is using a Warp Charge 30T versus the OnePlus 6T using a Fast Charge 20 watt power output. And with the Warp Charge 30T, it's much more efficient internally with the battery structure, where it's 23% more efficient, less resistance through the charging stages, especially at the early stages, all the way through to the end. So again, we just want to see, with the difference between both these phones within a year, how much has the charging improved? Now, with the OnePlus 7T, you do have a battery capacity at 3,800 milliamps. And this is something where, with the internal restructure, we should see something more efficient with the Warp Charge 30T using a 30 watt power brick and the OnePlus USB cable that comes in a box, versus the OnePlus 6T, which has a battery capacity of 3,700 milliamps and is using the maximum of the Fast Charge 20 watt power output. And again, this test should be resonant to the OnePlus 7, as the OnePlus 7 also uses the same battery capacity at 3,700 milliamps and also the same Fast Charge 20 power output. So let me know if you do still want to see a battery charge of the OnePlus 7, but these results should be indicative of the OnePlus 7 as well. So without wasting your time, let's get straight into the charging test. Now, both these phones have been put onto airplane mode, again, just to stop any unnecessary notifications to be coming to both these phones. And the first interval is going to be at 15 minutes. And at 15 minutes, we're going to be looking at the charging percentage, where the OnePlus 7T is at 35% and the OnePlus 6T is at 26% respectively. So again, the OnePlus 7T is ahead, and also with a bigger battery capacity as well. We're really seeing the Warp Charge 30T technology get to work in the OnePlus 7T versus the 6T. 6T is still very fast with the 20 watt output, but we're seeing it with the bigger capacity in the Warp Charge 30T for the 7T really pull ahead when it comes to the percentage. So next interval is at 30 minutes. Let's see how far it comes for both the percentages for the charging for both the 7T and also the 6T. And at 30 minutes, we are looking at 67% for the OnePlus 7T and 53% for the OnePlus 6T. So very respectable percentage numbers for both these devices, but the 7T is still pulling away at the half-an-hour interval, and this is impressive again. So we're looking at this reminiscent to the previous test, and the next interval is at 45 minutes, and at 45 minutes we'll see what Warp Charge 30T versus the Fast Charge 20 watts on the 7T versus the 6T. What percentage will we be at 45 minutes for both these devices? And at 45 minutes, we are looking at 89% for the OnePlus 7T and 76% for the OnePlus 6T. So the percentage is still ahead on the 7T, really showing the efficiency of Warp Charge 30T with that 23% more efficient battery structure. Next interval is at 55 minutes, and at 55 minutes, we are looking at 95% for the OnePlus 7T and 86% for the OnePlus 6T. So close for the 7T to get to 100%. We'll see how long it takes. So the next interval, we are looking at 1 hour, and it's at 97%. So not far from the 100% mark. And this is where we'll see how long will it take for the OnePlus 7T to hit that 100% mark. I would say in the next minute or two, somewhere between 1 hour 2 minutes and 1 hour 3 minutes. Although there was no LED notification light, you could see that somewhere between an hour 2 minutes to an hour 3 minutes, you have 100% on a OnePlus 7T. And at the hour mark, you're looking at 90% for the OnePlus 6T. So 100% for the OnePlus 7T within that hour mark, give or take. Again, really impressive for Warp Charge 30T, especially for the fact that the battery capacity is bigger. And what time will it take for the OnePlus 6T to hit 100%? Next interval, 1 hour 15 minutes, and we are looking at 97% for the OnePlus 6T. Still very impressive. So not long for it to hit 100%. How long would it take for it to hit 100%? I would say probably in the next 5 minutes or so. So let's keep an eye on the interval. Next interval will be at 1 hour 19 minutes, and at 1 hour 19 minutes, we are looking at 99% that we're looking at 99%. Well, not long now, so we're going to keep the screen on. In exactly 1 hour and 22 minutes, we are 100% for the OnePlus 6T. So as you can see, both these devices charge really quick but the difference between somewhere around 20 minutes of going to 100% on the OnePlus 7T on a bigger battery compared to the 60 at 3,800 milliamps versus 3,700 milliamps shows the efficiency and the improvement with Warp Charge 30T versus Fast Charge 20 watts on the OnePlus 6T. So very impressive. Let me know in the comment section below if you like comparisons like this and what your thoughts are and how important this fast charging is to you, and what do you think of Warp Charge 30T on the OnePlus 7T. Again, my name is Ben from the Lover of Tech channel. Hit that subscribe button so you can see more content like this, and I will catch you next time.